Salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up. Savage, fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern, like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culture inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me. You in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
And after dropping the last one against this team, they're looking for payback. They certainly don't want to get swept.
No, you never want to lose both games of a season series. They should have plenty of motivation to win this one tonight.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jokic, no good. And here's Boston. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, BA, you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
For the finish!
Well, that transition score, all made possible by the active hands of Jamal Murray, getting the steal and getting the break started.
Here's Garnett. Over Jokic. Garnett no good. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Jokic. Here's Watson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wings who can pass are so valuable, and Gordon has added that to his game.
Pass to Garnett. Over Jokic. Garnett no good.
Just tremendous defense right there, applying the pressure.
And here's Tatum, defended by Murray. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. The three is up. Here's Garnett. Allen on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. 3 points. Allen's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Watson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Garnett, no good.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Back to Brown. Jokic, the screen. Pass to Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Outside White. Inside. Here's Garnett. Back to White. Pulls it from 20. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Lets the three fly. Boston pulls it in. There's 25 seconds left to the first quarter here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving inside. Pass to Jokic. Outside Watson. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on them.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
So it's Boston now. Denver getting their last shot to go to the middle. Right side Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen. Pass to Bibby. White with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. Tatum from long range. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch and shoot situations.
Here's Najee. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Johnson. Hardaway on the wing. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Pass to Garnett. To the inside. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 6-point Denver lead. Down low. Here's James. Rejected by Valanciunas. Hardaway with it. O'Neal covers. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Celtics trail by 6. To the paint. O'Neal. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. Boston shooting their first foul shot of the night. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA standard?
Well, look, BA, the skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Here's Hill. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Bibby. Yet to see a basket. Johnson for three. Claxton with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Bibby. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Bibby. Here's Najee. No good on the three. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Claxton. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
29 seconds left in the second period. Murray on the attack. 17 seconds left in the second period. And here's Gordon from the arc. Fires in the triple. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Pass to Garnett. The kick out to White. Jackson outside. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And Denver pushing it up now. No doubt. The Joker all alone.
The court awareness of Jokic is so profound. He knows where to be in every situation.
Pass to Garnett. Down low. Here's Allen. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Allen's got 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Murray off the drive. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Jokic muscles it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back over to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. They swipe it. Here's Garnett. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To the inside. Here's Garnett. The kick out to White. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Garnett for the lead. Brown grabs the board. Denver in the lead. And here's Watson. It's stolen by Tatum. Allen, left side. .144 left in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Gordon with a steal. Jokic with it. Give him 8. Screen by Gordon. Back to Jokic. To stop the drought. Rebound Boston. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Hill. And he hits it to tie the game. Hill's got 8 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bibby. He's scoreless. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston on offense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now Hill. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. James outside. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead. And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 19 seconds left in the third. Here's Bibby. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front, leading by 3.
Boston, 34.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hill. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And some changes here for the Celtics. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Pass to Watson. The three. Tatum pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
White on the wing. Allen outside. Knocks down the triple. And the Celtics lead by 4.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Screen by Watson. Here's Brown. Back to Gordon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Garnett. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Screen by Watson. Here's Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Tatum plays some tough defense. You won't see his energy level drop at that end.
Both hands there for a little extra.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now Murray. And he slams it down.
No moment too big for Jamal Murray. He's been in a lot of them.
Jackson up top. Here's a pass to Tatum. And the three misses.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 2-point game. Murray going to work inside.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Here's Allen. Another chance. And it's good on the lay-in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
I'd like to call attention to Christian Braun's work ethic. This is a player who has never stopped developing his game, kept looking for ways to get more involved.
White looking it over. Now Allen, beyond the arc, and he nails it.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Murray. Outside Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic the screen. Puts up the tray. That misses. And here are the Celtics. 3-point lead. Outside Tatum.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Stolen by Brown. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.